I was born in the old Dee Hospital in Ogden, Utah. I was the third daughter of Dee and Joyce Sparrow. We had a great time growing up out in Roy. We lived in the same house my whole life. My parents lived there ever since they were married.
I was born in Zaandam, North Holland, which is about 20 miles above Amsterdam. I was raised by some great parents and wonderful grandparents, and we immigrated to Salt Lake City where our sponsors were.
We have a wonderful family, 4 girls and 2 boys. We have 20 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren with 1 on the way.
My first job was in banking with the Bank of Utah. From there I went to First Security, which was bigger, and I was able to enjoy bigger deals. And after that, First Security was purchased by Wells Fargo Bank, and became regional president there.
Our family has a furniture store in Roy, Sparrow's Home Furnishings, that I've been a part of since 1974. I started working with my dad out there. When Ed came home from his mission, he came up to the restaurant Ma's and Pa's on the main highway in Roy, where I was a waitress.
Which her grandparents owned.
And they came in the afternoon when it was slow, and they ordered some pecan pie. And we visited for a while, and then they turned around and left. I thought, oh boy, I must not have made the cut.
Well, then Bruce, my friend, who took me over to the Ma's and Pa's restaurant, he says, well, why didn't you ask her for a date? I says, well, I was just too scared. So he says, get back in there and ask her for a date. And I says, you know, I'm sorry, but I forgot something. She says, oh, I forgot to ask you for a date. So she accepted. Well, I loved Weber State. It was a small enough college in those days that allowed me to mature physically and mentally.
My time at Weber was great. I was one of the night students. That I was so glad that Weber offered that, because I was able to go after work and enjoy learning. I took all of the basics at that time. I had a great astronomy class that I still remember, that I just loved. The campus has changed a lot over the years. We had the 4 buildings with the Union Building, because I remember going bowling there. I mean, we have to do the bowling. The families enjoyed the campus as it's grown. The fireworks in the summer were always a hit. We've had a few kids fall into the duck pond and end up pretty stinky, but they've really worked with the community to broaden Ogden City and the Weber County, and we really appreciate all that Weber's done for that. Plus, we've encouraged our children to go there, so it's been a really special part to go up to their graduations at Weber. We feel very proud of that. We feel proud of the sports programs. We support the basketball team, football team.
It's a community school. Anybody that can go in and have a little bit of drive in them can be a success at Weber State University. Getting this award is eye-opening, and I appreciate that we were selected. And when I say we, Deanne and I, because Deanne and I have been such a partnership throughout our marriage.
Homecoming Queen has just kind of been amazing. I can't hardly fathom it. When Ed and I were first married and going to Weber, we were so young, and now 54 years later, here we are. It's just kind of amazing that it's been a part of our lives all of these years.